I just want to reminisce a little bit about my father and how I admire what kind of man he was. He taught us great principles and he definitely gave us a definition of what a man was. My father told me one day, he said, son, a man is someone who has his own money, his own place, and takes care of his family. I never seen my father ask my mother to do 50-50 or go get a job. Her primary duty was to maintain the home and make sure that me and my brother were well taken care of. In return, my father worked the long hours to make sure that everything that we need was taken care of, including taking us on summer vacations. So I was honored and be blessed to have a father like that. You don't never understand the steps that your father actually goes through till you have to walk in his shoes actually as a man. Sometimes when I hear men speak about that if a woman's not bringing something to the table, they're not going to take her out, they're not going to protect her. And that's kind of disturbing that we have that kind of mindset today. Yes, every circumstance is different, but as men, we are supposed to hold it down. As men, we are supposed to be wise in our decision, not only with our own personal assets, but what type of woman we choose as well. There's nothing wrong with a man maintaining his household. A good woman is going to step in and do what she needs to do naturally if you're acting accordingly. This whole idea of calling men weak or simp just for doing the necessities that a man is required to do is taking away and breaking up the fabric of the family. A man shouldn't want to go out and challenge the world to make sure that his wife is at home safely taking care of his children. If she's maintaining her children, it means that she's taking care of the home as well. And what man wouldn't want to have that protection knowing that his wife, his children are safe? If the woman's in the world, who's maintaining the children? And we got to think about those things before we ask our wives to go into the workforce. Now, there's nothing wrong with a woman having a career, and there's nothing wrong if they can find a way if a village is there. Well, the village consists of these things: the mother, grandma, of course, aunt, family members that can maybe help out when we're dealing with those financial challenges. But we have to create that village environment of family when those things come about. Now, why am I saying all this? We have to bring back traditional values of manhood, womanhood, and family in order for us to fix what's going on in society. If we allow social media to be our guiding teacher in reference to what is or isn't a man, or what is or isn't a woman, or what the family looks like, we have a pretty good idea that what agenda is going on out here in reference to keeping our family historically apart. So let's make sure that we be wise on our decisions on the people we have children with and what we define what a man is. Being a man by nature is a beautiful thing that God put in us, to be able to be strong, to be able to maintain your family. Nothing wrong with doing nice things for your lady. I don't know where the whole concept of it being a big deal about us not be able to want to take care of our loved ones. I thank God for the OGs that I grew up with that told us that, hey man, maintain your family. It was frowned upon when a man didn't maintain his woman, his family, and his children. It should be frowned upon today. So just be wise. And I want to share with the young brothers out there, get your paper up. If you're struggling financially, then that's not a good time for you to date. It's not a good time for you to pursue a woman. It means that you got more work to do. There's nothing wrong with that because not everybody's able to have a lucrative career early enough in their life, or life happens. It's understandable. But a woman is not required to do anything for you when you can't do things for yourself at the moment. Stand in your own two, stand in your square, and keep guiding your heart to make sure that you can maintain what you're asking for. And to my sisters, if you're not interested in a man particularly, let it be, because that man, you could do a lot of damage to that man, and vice versa to the brothers. Don't seek women only for sexual pleasure. They're more than that. They're the second self of God. So let's do better by one another, right? Peace. It's your brother. Assalamu alaikum.
One thing that I became aware of in my traveling recently through Africa and the Middle East, in every country that you go to, usually the degree of progress can never be separated from the woman. If you're in a country that's progressive, the woman is progressive. If you're in a country that reflects a consciousness toward the importance of education, it's because the woman is aware of the importance of education. But in every backward country, you'll find the women are backward. And in every country where education is not stressed, it's because the women don't have education. So one of the things I became thoroughly convinced of in my recent travels is the importance of giving freedom to the woman, giving her education, and giving her the incentive to get out there and put that same spirit and understanding in the children. And I frankly am proud of the contribution that our women have made in the struggle for freedom. And I'm one person who's for giving them all of the leeway possible because they've made a greater contribution than many of us men. And one of the best ways that they can help is to encourage the man, try and inspire him to be more militant and turn him away from being nonviolent and passive and meek and Uncle Tomish. Make him aware that the black woman wants to see her man be a man instead of around here using religion as an excuse to be a coward and some of the things that he's been reflecting here lately.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, to whom all praises is due.
Muhammad makes it imperative that a black man who becomes a Muslim works. Right. Get off the welfare. Right. Get out of that compensation line. Right. Be a man. Right. Earn what you need for your own family. Right. Then your family respects you. Right. They are proud to say, that's my father. Right. She's proud to say, that's my husband. Father means you're taking care of those children. Right. Just because you made them, that don't mean you're a father. Anybody can make a baby. Right. But anybody can't take care of them. Right. Anybody can go and get a woman, but anybody can't take care of a woman. So husband means you are taking care of your wife. Father means you are taking care of your children. You are accepting the responsibilities of manhood. This is the type of teaching that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us, and this white press has got the nerve to point at him as a hate teacher.